Those thugs had no idea they were being recorded the whole time. Aiden chuckled to himself. They're practically looking straight into the camera. Now that I know exactly what they look like, it will be easy to catch them. It's one more weapon I can use to get my revenge on Derek. As Aiden scrolled through the security footage taken the night he was jumped by Derek's goons, he began formulating a plan. First, I'll take Daring Industries from him. And then, with the help of these goons, I'll destroy his reputation. When I'm through with him, Derek's career will be finished. The next morning, when Aiden woke up, Ava's side of the bed was already empty. Oh shit, it's Ava's birthday today, he suddenly realized. He quickly got dressed and hurried downstairs to the dining room. As he walked in, the celebration was already starting. Happy birthday, my princess, Sandra exclaimed in her shrill voice. Harvey, Robert, and Shane chimed in. Happy birthday, Ava. Aiden also wished Ava a happy birthday, then quickly sat down at the table that was covered with even more exquisite dishes than usual. Ava looks even more exquisite than usual, too, Aiden observed. She was practically beaming. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, everyone, she said happily. So what are your plans today, sweetheart? Asked Robert. Are you working or taking the day off? With my new responsibilities as the CEO of StoneCo, I can't take the whole day off, but I can leave early. Ava giggled. Everyone laughed along with her except for Shane, who scowled and bit into a piece of dry toast. You deserve to enjoy yourself today, Harvey said approvingly. After all, it's because of you that we closed that deal with Powerhouse PR. But remember, the deal is now in your hands, so it's up to you to make sure everything goes smoothly. Ava nodded. Don't worry, Grandpa. I won't give you, or anyone else, any reasons to complain. That's my girl. I'm very proud of you, Ava. Harvey reached into his pocket and pulled out 2 movie tickets. I got you a gift. Just a little something for your birthday. He winked and slid the tickets across the table. Ava's eyes widened in surprise as she looked down at the tickets. But isn't it opening day? I thought this movie was completely sold out. Harvey chuckled. It is. But I still know some people in this town. I thought it would be a nice thing for you and your husband to do together. He nodded at Aiden. Ava's face suddenly turned pale. My husband. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I already made plans today. Craig is taking Ava out to celebrate, Sandra added with a smug grin. Harvey's smile was instantly replaced by a frown. Why the hell are you spending the day with Craig instead of your husband? He glared at Aiden. This is your fault, isn't it? Why aren't you making time for Ava on her special day? Aiden was caught off guard. Me? No, sir, I would love to spend the day. Sandra interrupted him. Now that Ava is the CEO of a big company like StoneCo, she can't be seen in public with a man like Aiden. Harvey scoffed. She knew what kind of man he was when she brought him to her hotel room, didn't she? It didn't stop her then. After a moment of awkward silence, Sandra piped up again. But surely, Dad, you must agree that Ava's image is even more important now that she's CEO, she protested. I agree with you 100%, Harvey growled. That's why Ava can't be seen in public with Craig. Aiden might be an embarrassment to this family, but he's still her husband. Ava is going to the movies with Aiden today, and that's final. No one in the family dared to challenge Harvey any further. They finished their meal in silence. It looks like I'll get to spend the day with Ava after all, Aiden thought, as he watched Ava push the food around on her plate. Unfortunately, she doesn't seem too thrilled about it. After breakfast, Ava and Aiden drove to work together in Ava's car. Ava had barely said a word since her argument with Harvey at the breakfast table. So, what time is the movie? Aiden said, trying to break the tension. Ava sighed. We're not going to the movie. I told you I already have plans with Craig. But you can go. Aiden's heart sank as she handed him the tickets. Oh, there's no use arguing with my grandfather when he's acting like that, Ava explained. But don't you think he'll be angry if he finds out you lied to him? Aiden worried out loud. Ava threw him an annoyed look. First of all, I didn't lie to him. I never said I would go with you. And second of all, he can never find out. Promise me you won't say anything. Aiden was quiet for a moment as he thought about how to respond. Fine. I promise I won't say a word. But just tell me one thing. What? Ava asked, gripping the steering wheel tightly. Is going out to lunch with that really worth the risk of pissing your grandfather off again? Ava huffed. I told you, Craig's not. Agree to disagree, Aiden replied, folding his arms over his chest. I just don't get why you would risk everything to spend time with Craig, when we could have fun together. Ava suddenly slammed on the brakes and pulled the car over to the side of the road. Listen, Aiden, it's none of your business. It's my birthday, and I'll spend it however I want, with whomever I want. Aiden held his hands up in front of him. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. It's your decision. I'm sorry if that came across the wrong way. Ava sighed and buried her face in her hands. I know, it's not your fault. My grandfather just makes me so mad sometimes. I swear he's still living in the Dark Ages. He can be pretty controlling, Aiden agreed. He didn't even ask me if I wanted to take you out today. Ava looked up at him. Do you? Aiden nodded. Yes, I do. I told you, Ava. I have feelings for you. I have feelings for you, too. Ava bit her lip and turned back to face the steering wheel. But it can never work out between us. I just know I won't be able to get over the way we met. I have to think about my future, Aiden. And that means I'm going out with Craig today, not you. But I can't even remember the night we met, Aiden sputtered. How can you hold it against me if neither of us really knows what happened? Ava scoffed. There's no way I would have invited a delivery boy into my bed. You must have found my door open and snuck in. I really don't think I would do something like that, even if I was drunk, Aiden insisted. I'm sorry, Aiden. There's no hope for this relationship. Do whatever you want today. Just stay away from me and Craig. And don't tell my grandfather, Ava said coldly. Aiden felt as if he was being stabbed in the heart. I can't let her see me like this. Thanks for the ride, Ava. I can walk the rest of the way. Happy birthday. He opened the car door and got out. As Ava drove away, Aiden's thoughts were racing. He shoved his hands in his pockets and continued down the sidewalk. What if Ava was right? What if I did go into her hotel room that night without being invited? I really don't think I would do something like that, but I was so drunk I can't remember. Still, I can't blame her for being mad at me. Suddenly, he heard a familiar voice behind him. Aiden? Is that you? Aiden turned to see Charlotte pulling up to him in her car. Hey, Charlotte. What are you doing here? He asked. I'm on my way to work. What are you doing here? I'm on my way to work, too, Aiden replied. What a coincidence. Hop in. I'll give you a ride. Charlotte unlocked the passenger door, and Aiden climbed in. I didn't know you had a job, Aiden told Charlotte once they were on their way. Of course I do, silly, she giggled. Why are you walking around with movie tickets in your hand? Aiden looked down. He had completely forgotten that he was still holding the tickets Ava had given him. Oh, it's a long story. I was going to see the new Mission Tomorrow movie, but my date canceled on me last minute. Charlotte's mouth fell open. You have tickets for Mission Tomorrow? I'm dying to see that movie, but it's completely sold out. Why don't you take me instead? I don't know if that's a good idea, Aiden thought. Ava might be mad at me if I go to the movies with Charlotte, but she did tell me to do whatever I want. Will Aiden go to the movies with Charlotte? Will Aiden and Ava ever find out what happened the night they met?
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.